Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Rush, the morning empowerment call for busy executives, heart-centered leaders causing the change that we want to see in the world. It is Tuesday morning. How are you coming into your Tuesday morning? Good to have you here. If you're new to this community, we do this every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. We choose some topics that are relevant to entrepreneurs and busy executives and people in general that are going to teach, uplift, inspire. We say ignite, empower, equip, and send. Send you off into your day to have some magic and greatness. With that, today, we're talking about musts, like the musts in our life. And if you've never heard that before, we're going to bring it to life a little bit. And I'm going to do it, at least try to do it in a fun new way with the Tony Robbins RPM Planner application that he developed that a lot of you who were here yesterday heard about. A number of us went to the program this weekend, whether virtually or in person. And so we're going to bring to life this RPM, rapid planning method. But one of the distinctions he provided was, what are our musts? Like there's shoulds, there's nice tos, and then there's like musts, the musts that are going to drive the real outcomes that we want. There's the 80-20 rule where 20% of our actions usually drive 80% of the actual results we're looking for. So with that, I'm going to do a little experiment here. It was working earlier. I don't know if it's going to work now, but this is the application for RPM. And then if I go to, there's actually somebody's going to need to guide me here. Rianne, can you see my screen? You see the application and the Tony Robbins phone call?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to play a little game. We're going to see if this Tony Robbins, it was working earlier, but now the button has changed. So we're going to see. If not, we'll use the chat function. So here we go. Tony, we're live on the Morning Rush, and we're talking about musts versus shoulds and want tos. And could you kind of bring that to life for us? Share a little bit with us about what you mean by musts. And if you want to give us an exercise for the breakout room, we would love that too. So now he's going to process, and we're going to see if it pulls through here.
Absolutely. On the Morning Rush, let's dive into the power of musts versus shoulds and want tos.
Rianne, can you hear that?
When we talk about musts,
Yes,
we're talking
loud and
about
clear.
non-negotiable, high-impact actions that are absolutely essential for your success and fulfillment. These are the tasks that, when completed, move you closer to your goals, your vision, and your ultimate purpose. Musts are the game changers, the needle movers, the tasks that, if you focus on them consistently, will propel you towards your dreams and aspirations. They are the critical few that make all the difference in your day, your week, and your life. So here's an exercise for your breakout room. I want you to take a few minutes to identify your top 3 musts for today or this week. These are the actions that, if you were to accomplish them, would make you feel like you've had a truly successful day or week. Write them down, prioritize them, and commit to making them your top focus. Once you've identified your musts, I want you to schedule time in your calendar to work on them. Block out dedicated time to ensure that these high-impact tasks get the attention and focus they deserve. Remember, your musts are your top priority. Everything else can wait. As you go through your day or week, keep coming back to your musts. Check in with yourself regularly to make sure you're staying on track and making progress on these critical actions. And when you complete them, celebrate your wins and acknowledge the impact they've had on your journey. By focusing on your musts, you're setting yourself up for success, productivity, and fulfillment. You're directing your energy towards the tasks that truly matter most, and that's where the magic happens. So entrepreneurs, go forth and conquer your day with your musts in mind. Let these high-impact actions guide your focus, drive your progress, and lead you towards your biggest goals. This is how you thrive, how you excel, and how you make a real difference in your life and in the world. I believe in you, and I know that when you prioritize your musts, incredible things happen. Let's make today a day of focused, purposeful action. Let's go out there and crush it.
Nothing like a little jolt of Tony in the morning, but how cool is that app? Like you could dial up the phone and say, "Hey Tony, this is what I'm thinking about," and then he gives you his answer. And what he's done is he's programmed all of his content, all of his views, like his authentic ones, the ones that he approves of, into his AI. So you can have a conversation. I asked him about his faith, and I got some phenomenal and amazing answers from him about what he believes, what his spirituality is, even though he doesn't necessarily outwardly proclaim it in many ways. So that was amazing. So today we're talking about our musts. And one of the things that Tony often says is he refers to the 80-20 rule. I mentioned it earlier, where 20% of our actions often drive 80% of our results. So it might be good for us to think about, what are those actions that we must do that are going to do the things that connect us to where we want to go? And so today's an opportunity to think about that. Like, what are some must actions for you that are really going to make the difference today, this week? And you might look at like your list of to-dos and say, all right, which ones actually are going to drive me in a certain way? So Money Coach Chris, I see you there. I just want to bring in a little flavor. How is this landing for you? And what do you think about this must versus like kind of should do, maybe do, must do? What do you think about all that?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. And it's something to, like, I remember hearing a long time ago, and I'm like, yeah, why did I stop doing that? That was wonderful. So for me, it's amazing. And I love like trying to like just outline like what are your musts for the day or for the week, I think is massively important, because you can be more laser focused.
Yeah. Is there any must that pops up for you, or even just a high priority item for today or this week? Is there anything you're dialing into or focusing into for yourself?
Yes, and it's to understand and learn Go High Level. So
Ooh.
that is a must for. Yes.
All right. Understand and learn Go High Level. How will you be doing that? Are you doing that solo? Do you have a partner? Do you have someone to help you? Like, how are you? Holly's learning it right now too, and Ryan Robbins is helping us. So just there's community around Go High Level, that's for sure.
Yes, there is. And I am working with my team. And you know, the first step that I have to do, I have to outline what do I even want from Go High Level, because it can do so many things. So that's my top priority, is to know what I need it to do for me. And then we can go from there.
Yeah. And so now we're bringing a little bit more of the RPM method. What's the why behind that? Why is that important for you and your business to prioritize Go High Level, to learn Go High Level, and to implement it? Like, what's behind that? What's the purpose you're looking to achieve on a grander scale?
Yeah, so Go High Level will be the brains of the operation. It's going to be the AI technology that brings everything that we're doing together. So we have one spot to kind of house everything. And then it's going to help me, like, you have your courses that you could put on there. It can help you with so many different things. So for me, it's important because it will help us. It'll help build the back end, so then the front end can grow.
Amazing. And like, to connect it further, like, what's your mission in the world that this is going to help fulfill on?
My mission in the world is to change how the world sees money.
Yes. And so that, and just to bring this full circle for those of you who know RPM, don't know RPM, we have an outcome, but what's the why behind the outcome? And I already knew what Money Coach Chris's outcome is to change how people feel about money, think about money, and use and interact with money so that they can be empowered by it. Not like it's like something I don't want to touch or talk about. Cara, I see you. Good morning. How are you? We're going to go into breakout rooms, but what's on your mind? Hand raised.
Yeah, so just quick question. Like, I get the actions. It's similar to what we do, the 3 action items. For me, it's more conversations, but if we just talk about Go High Level, how do you measure your results?
In terms of Go High Level, well, using
no, if you put these like vague, to me, when you say Go High Level is my priority, I don't know how to measure Go High Level unless that's an actual thing.
Oh, okay. So you're clarifying for Money Coach Chris in terms of Go High Level. Go High Level is an application for website design, CRM, a whole bunch of different things. So we would need to, that's a good question. And I'm guessing Money Coach Chris would be digging.
I'm just asking, where do you, if you put like, I'm going to do this, what is the measurable result? Like, how do you measure that outcome?
Yeah, I think that's a great question inside of all of us thinking about, hey, this is a priority. but do we have measurable results that would say, did we actually fulfill on that priority? So a very good question, Cara. Thank you. Money Coach Chris, do you want to respond to that? You don't have to, but just wanted to put it out there. Do you have any tangible?
No, I love that Cara said that, because like as I'm like clarifying like what's my must is, so how I measure that is I need to have my outline of what I need Go High Level to do for me. So my measurable is know what I need it to do, so then we can learn how to make it fit and adapt to us.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
measurable, tangible result is if you come out of this with a clear priority of what you want Go High Level to do, and then by when are you going to have some of those things implemented, would be, we could say, yeah, we did that and we did it by that time, yes or no, and then we can revisit if we need to. Amazing. All right, everyone. Thank you, Cara, for that injection.